here's the thing about Occupy. Everywhere I went, and I mean everywhere, the people were awesome. People in DC, super friendly. People in Oakland, super friendly. People in Berkeley, super friendly. Even people in New York were friendly.
Wow.
So Oakland and New York, obviously different than each other. And if you can imagine, or if you've ever been to those cities, then you know how their occupies were different. And both were very different than DC. So obviously, Oakland was angry, way more volatile, and there's a reason for that. And I'm just going to lay it all out there and sound like an asshole, but there's people like me and my friends, and we talk about change all the time, and we never do anything. The people in Oakland, they're living on the edge. They've been so screwed over by government and society. They've got nothing to lose. They know how dire it is. DC, young, white, college kids, and some were Republican. Can you imagine that? And I was in DC when the shit was hitting the fan in Oakland. Oh. And you know what's ridiculous to me is that in Oakland, the cops are pulling the shit they're pulling under the direction of the mayor, while in DC, we're being escorted safely by the police to where we need to get to, safely. And they're even stopping traffic.
Wow.
So, I moved back to Oakland. Shit's still going down. And here's the thing about Oakland. It was filthy, it was dirty, it was disgusting. People everywhere, people's tents, people's dogs. It was gross, it was dirty, and it was in a public park, so people didn't always use the bathrooms, or the porta potties were full. It was gross, it was crazy, but it was Oakland, and I loved it. But there was a second Occupy Oakland on Lake Merritt. Very calm, very quiet. A bunch of people had gathered there to be in solidarity with Oakland and the movement, and to still take action, but not be in so crazy a place. And I met this amazing couple. They were hot as hell, too. And they were homeless by choice, and they were hippies. And they had a little girl, and I met another couple who had a family, and it was more an intentional community. So the first couple I was telling you about, you meet people like them, and they were awesome, and I was like this dog, and they were intelligent, and they were beautiful, and they were smart, and they were kind. And I thought, I got something to learn from them. Oh yeah. And we were talking. Well, the woman was talking about community, and that was it for me. Community. A community is welcoming. A community looks out for each other. A community is interested in new people and new ideas, and that's what the place was. And it's really funny because the first night I was there, oh, it's late. I'm setting up my camp, and this woman approaches me, and her name is American Woman. And she says, I'm sorry, you And she's like, well, there are already too many people here, and we don't want to draw attention to the cops. Now, the rational part of me is like, be polite. But I was like, what the fuck? You're telling me I can't occupy in this public park that you're already occupying in?
That's right.
And she's like, yeah, I know, but you can't. And I'm like, hell no! Are you out of your goddamn mind? Is that what occupy is to you? You want to keep it under the radar? I thought it was fucking stupid. She's telling me I can't occupy, and she's thinking I don't even know, because the whole point of occupy is to occupy.
That's right.
Anyways, I was an asshole to that woman, and a complete douchebag, and she probably just wanted to protect the kids. You know, and I'm just noticing how two opposite things of one circumstance can both be true and neither are wrong. Yeah, when you let the people rule themselves, you can't expect anything. You have to accept what they say and do. Something amazing happens when the self has no importance. You know, that's why I wanted to take responsibility and go down there and do something. Because I'm a lucky ass dude and I'm a blessed motherfucker. If you're not making a choice for the good of all, you're making a choice for that. Life isn't about finding yourself. It's about losing yourself.